So multiple back-to-back Uber loads. You never know what you're gonna get. Today was probably the worst so far for going back and forth with brokers. Not so much. I had a couple of weird emails. I'll show you. One I was included in a thread. He CC'd pretty much everybody in his brokerage to tell the other broker. I don't know if they were both on the load or what, but don't take anything more. Don't give more than $2,000 on this load. And I offered like I think 3. So. Some brokers are getting mad again today. I got a couple emails I'll show you, but I sat there for 5, almost 6 hours before I finally booked something, and it was another Uber load. It popped up. I was right in the middle of Atlanta on the south side of 285 by the airport, and this one was Union City. It's about 7 miles from here, so I got lucky on a deadhead, and it was $1,100 going to Savannah, dropping tomorrow. And all the delivery appointments for this week are late in the day. Like you'll pick up today and or noon or whatever time, and you won't drop till tomorrow at 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night. So it just shows you everything's getting backed up. So pay attention to your appointments, pay attention to your 2-day drops. You want to be 1 day and you want to be as close to the morning as you can, obviously, but with what's going on right now, this is all late in the day. So tomorrow it drops at 2 o'clock, but it says like some disclaimer on the load that it needs to be there right away. So I'm just going to show up early and see if they want it and take it. But let's get in here and get checked in. And it's Post brand, so it's probably granola bars or something, or oatmeal. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. So yeah, God bless, and stick to your guns, like I always say. And it's getting crazy out here, but pay attention to your appointments more than ever. Okay, so we're in door 51, going to Midway, Georgia from Union City, Georgia, and it's 260 miles, $1,100. Not too bad, but it did take me all day to book this. I dropped at Costco, DC this morning. I had a 12 o'clock appointment. I got there at 11, and they had it off my truck in 45 minutes. That Costco DC is probably one of the best well-oiled machines I've ever dropped at. They're really good. Little those pagers they give you off, and like they're right on the ball. When you're unloaded, that pager's going off. Get back to the gate and get out of here. It's a small area. I guess that's why they're so tight on it, but they're quick. If you ever get Costco, they're gonna unload you quick. Anyways, doing the same thing. Took me a while to book a load today, so I got unloaded noon, hung around Atlanta, and I had 3 different brokers call me, and just they were mad, like don't email me anymore, you're wasting my time. I'm like, how hard is it just to do a counter offer? You don't have to call and tell me that you're mad about it, just counter offer. And 30 minutes later I'll offer again something a little bit lower, maybe the same thing, see if you change your mind, because the later on in the day the more they have to push the load. That's why I keep offering the same thing sometimes, but they get mad sometimes, just like that email you saw earlier where they told me don't go over $2,000, but you do a good job, so I'll give you $2,000. It's just a game. They're salesmen. I don't hate brokers, but it's like a used car salesman every day. And they get mad when you don't conform to their tricks that they pull. So anyways, woke up today. I had a little brake chamber issue last night where it's leaking a little bit. Haven't had time to fix it, but I did have time to go buy some. So my load last night was a quick one. Since my C.H. Robinson load over the Friday load delivered on Saturday, I was off the rest of the day Saturday, or all day Saturday, did yard work, reseeded my lawn, and then delivered at 6 p.m. Didn't get out of there till like midnight. Took them a good time of it, but because I got detention, it was a C.H. Robinson load. I didn't think anything of it. I submitted it, and they actually paid it. So C.H. Robinson is paying detention. Maybe not all the time, but they paid this one. So to that broker who did that, thank you very much, man. And got out of there, then had Sunday off, and I just kind of looked for loads a little bit on Sunday, hanging around the house with the kids and the wife, and found another one, but it was late pickup in Pendergrass, if you know where that's at. It's about 100 miles, a little bit under 100 miles from my house, but it's close to Atlanta, and it dropped right on the other side of Atlanta. It was only like 70 miles, so I picked it up. But anyways, that's when I had this brake chamber issue, and got it fixed last night temporarily, but it's not safe, and it's definitely not going to pass DOT, so I need to get it replaced. But they're only about 45 bucks. Truck Pro is where I went last night. They have parking. If you ever go to the Truck Pro off 85, coming into Atlanta off of the east side of Atlanta on 85, It's on the left-hand side. I don't know what exit is, but it's like the Duluth area. Just look up Truck Pro and you'll see it. And it's right off the freeway. Kind of hard to get back in there, but they do have parking for you on the front side, like the frontage road side of the place. But got these bad boys. Called a truck mobile repair place last night. They wanted $175 just for the chamber, and they wanted $100 an hour, minimum of 3 hours. And it probably took them longer than that, because you have to, the hard part about these, you can't just cut, you have to cut this rod, depending on your application, how long it is to fit the slack adjuster. So that's why it's not easy just to plug and play it. I have to have my cutoff wheel from home to measure this and get it right. But one thing I'm gonna try before that, just to get it going, if you release this clamp when it doesn't have pressure in it, it'll release this back part of the parking brake, and there is a diaphragm in here. That is a quick just check fix. They're only $5 at Truck Pro, and that sits in here, and they get holes in them, and that's what leaks. So $5, $45. Go to Truck Pro. I'm sure there's other truck places out there, but Truck Pro pretty much has everything you want, like little knick-knack stuff to fix. They have slack adjusters. They have everything. Air compressors for your engine. Nothing huge like a overhaul kit, but everything but. So good place to go for little knick-knack stuff you're gonna need, airline or electrical line, anything like that. Truck Pro. So thanks a lot to those guys. Got that going. I bought 2 of them just so I have an extra one. I might just put 2 on, but first I'm gonna try and replace that diaphragm and get that going. So we're in door 51. It's getting dark out here, but I wanted to get a little air after sitting in my truck all day trying to book loads. But we got one. We're heading to Midway, Georgia. See how quick Target gets off this time. And one thing good about Uber is they always paid attention. So, oh yeah, and that load I got from last night from Pendergrass to Costco, we got $200 detention on that from Uber, which is nice, because I was waiting there like 6 hours to get loaded. It's a place that has like Lysol and disinfectant stuff, hand sanitizer. So of course it's busy, but it was a $600 load. Then I got $200 detention, so $800 on 70 miles. It's not always like that. I don't want you guys getting the impression that what I'm getting right now is like $1,600 on 148 miles with detention. That's not normal. That is not. So don't want you guys thinking I'm giving you like it's like this all the time, but it's not. So God bless everybody. I am gonna watch some TV in the truck and see how fast this place loads and get down to Midway, the 260 tonight, and then try and get there early tomorrow. God bless. See you later, guys.